Hello, and welcome to the second project that I created during my ETEC 5743 internship experience. This project was an instructional software which was titled the United States Citizenship Exam Preparation Read and Practice at the Fort Smith Adult Education Center. This is a reading software that was created with SlideRocket. SlideRocket is an online presentation software, and this software was designed to allow students to repeat this process of studying the reading process repetitively, because in order for the students to pass the reading portion on the U.S. citizenship exam, they need to have at least a basic understanding of reading basic English. To do so, the students will begin with slide 1. There's a total of 35 slides. And to begin, this instructional software welcomes the students. It has a disclaimer which tells the students that this software was not created by the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. It was focused on Arkansas ESL U.S. Citizenship exam students, and all the images were used courtesy of the Microsoft Clip Art unless noted. To begin, the students will read the instructions, and they also have a link if they need to contact United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. In addition, the instructions continue to allow the students to understand what type of reading software this material includes. It begins with a practice question to allow the students time to practice and to understand and receive the gist of the program. For example, it begins with an instruction that reads, "Begin reading a practice sentence." And the practice sentence is, "America is the land of freedom." So that student would begin to read that sentence, "America is the land of freedom." To continue, when the students press the next button, they will see a practice number 2. There are 50 states in the Union. So the student will just continue to read each sentence and continue to practice number 3. Once they receive and achieve the Let's Begin page, it allows the student to understand that the reading software is beginning and it is no longer practice sentences. They will begin with number 1. The Declaration of Independence was adopted on July 4th, 1776. The images that were selected to complement and create a visual for the student to relate to the sentence, so that when they see that sentence, it'll allow them to have this image of their head of the eagle, the 4th of July, the United States flag. Next, Washington is on the dollar bill. These are also questions that will be asked during the civics portion, or a U.S. citizenship and immigration officer may ask these questions, and the students will already have the knowledge they've built from this reading software. Number 3, Mexico is south of the United States. Here's a map that details where the location of Mexico is, and it's south of the United States. The colors that were selected are the Fort Smith Adult Education Center's colors. Next, the selection process continues, Each image that was selected, in addition, each image that was selected was created to help the student have a mental picture to understand what that sentence is asking or what that sentence is telling them to do. So there is a total of about, yes, there are a total of about 23 sentences. In addition, there are 3 practice sentences for the students to be able to continue to read. The reason why there were no audio that was placed is because this presentation software will be used in the classroom at the Fort Smith Adult Education Center. The Fort Smith Adult Education Center's U.S. Citizenship ESL instructor will use this on his PowerPoint presentation software, and he has a projector screen in the classroom that he will use in a projector that he plans to use. And the instructor has allowed me to learn that he plans to use this software as an instructional technique for students to have a visual. He will read the sentence to the student. After he has read the sentence to the student, he will post the slide to let the student see how the words are spelled. And then he will have the students to repeat after him, and then there's the image that allows the student to receive a mental picture. In conclusion, this software asks the students if they need additional practice. This screenshot is courtesy of the United States government's Citizenship and Exam Services. The students can click on this actual screenshot and it will take them to the USCIS page, to this exact page. And the students can gain additional practice skills. They can practice understanding commands for the naturalization interview, so they can practice for the interview process. They can practice using flashcards or a practice exercise. In addition, they can practice the vocabulary for the application process and during the naturalization interview. In addition, there are more additional interview vocabulary questions. To continue practicing their reading skills, there are online reading flashcards that are free, courtesy of the U.S. Citizenship and Exam Services. And the students will just click on this screenshot and it will direct them to the USCIS website. And if the students need additional practice, they can click on this reading vocabulary chart for the naturalization test. And the students can actually view this worksheet, or they can print this worksheet and study these words, study how they're spelled. They can also go to, there are resources on YouTube that teach the students, which the classroom instructor has given those students the websites. They can go and use these at home. There's also materials in the technology lab, and this reading software is a part of the ESL citizenship resources that is located in the technology lab. So when the students log on to a computer in the technology lab, they will see U.S. Citizenship Online Reading Practice. They will be able to click on the shortcut, and the shortcut will take them straight to this presentation, to this reading software. And last, we have a contact us at the Fort Smith Adult Education Center. As you can see, the Fort Smith Adult Education Center's logo is here, and it's used with permission of the Fort Smith Adult Education Center. It coincides with the colors of the Adult Education Center. In addition, it details the website, and the students can visit the website for current schedules of classes for current programs. It allows students to learn that they can stop by during their business hours. And we have detailed which days the Fort Smith Adult Education Center are open and what times they are open. In addition, we have the telephone number and the fax number and the address. And if the students clicked on the address, it would actually show a map to tell the students where the location of it is. Thank you.